Hey guys, and happy Sunday. Welcome to the last video before university hype begins. So this week I have only actually put out 2 videos total, whereas all the previous weeks I've been doing 3 videos. That's because I'm just like, university, hurry up, get your butt here. I need you now. Just do it. Hurry up. Luckily I do get early access as a game changer to the pack, but early access for me just means I start building and producing videos sooner. Not necessarily, actually not at all playing it. So that doesn't mean I get to play earlier. That just means I get to produce videos to give to you guys earlier, so that by the time the pack comes out on Friday next week, I'm probably looking to have maybe 2 builds already done for you, that you can just place in your game and get rocking and rolling, and you don't need to have any of that Maxis stuff, pre-made stuff. What is that? I don't know. So that is the aim. It's been a long week, but I'm just like, please, can we get to the university stuff, please? I did watch the live stream. Oh my god, was it 2 days ago? On Friday, they had a Sims live stream on Twitch. Highly recommend it. Twitch.tv/Sims, and you can watch the whole thing. It was 2 hours, deep dive, all that jazz. And they didn't show off any build buy though, so I'm looking forward to the game changers that went to Sims Camp showing that off today, which you'll be watching this after the embargo has lifted. So great videos, guys, great videos. I'm just looking forward to looking at the build buy reviews, and then I can decide what I'm going to build. Well, not decide, but finalize in my head what I want to build for you, because I've have the ideas, but until I see the objects, I can never finalize a plan. I know there are lots of people that can do shell builds and then just put in the windows and stuff when it's done. I'm like, no, I can't. I just can't do it. I have to wait until I have all the objects there in front of me before I can decide. So luckily with build buy reviews, I can get a head start on that and decide exactly what I want to do. There is definitely going to be a mix of with CC and without CC. The first build I always do like to do without CC. The only exception to that was actually Realm of Magic. Normally it always is CC free for the first build, and I like to do the first few builds as CC free, just because it's kind of how I interpret my getting early access is to showcase the objects that are in the pack. That's my aim of those, so I like to keep them CC free so you know exactly what you're getting, so you can decide whether or not you think it's worth you purchasing said pack or not. So that's how I see it, that's how I roll. Normally, this time, I don't know, maybe the objects don't speak, I have no idea what I'm going to do. So, but definitely the first I'm going to try to do CC free. I think it's probably easier for this pack to do CC free than it was Realm of Magic, quite honestly, because dorm rooms and stuff, we're gonna have to do dorms. And the great thing about this pack is that there's the side for Brightchester University, and there's also Foxbury University, and that's the modern one. So that means that when we do, yes, the world's renovation, already got that penciled in. Set aside some time, because we are going to be redoing the entire world to make sure it's up to spec. Oh my god, I've lost my train of thought. But anyway, world renovation. The lucky thing about it is that there's 2 different styles in one world, which means that we won't get bored. We'll have different styles. We can mix up and do a build for the modern side and a build for the traditional side and all that stuff. So I'm just looking forward to it. Can you tell? Yeah. I still get excited about pack releases. I'm just university. I said I really wanted to be there for Sims Camp. Unfortunately, I didn't get an invite this time, but I'm still hyped. I'm just like, give me all the stuff. In fact, it may have worked out better because I know I'm that hyped for university that maybe it would have been like, ooh, it's been dragging on. I'm excited, my Sims will definitely be doing university, that whole stuff. So yes, talking about my Sims, basically this week I have kind of had the week off because my brain was just not in it. And to be very honest, you guys weren't even going to get a video today. I was just going to say, hey, I'll be back for university. Let me save myself up because I'm aiming to have a lot of videos next week. Starting from Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yep, starting from Thursday morning at like 2 a.m. when embargo lifts for early access. I don't know if I'm going to have a video for embargo time. I'm still undecided because it's a really weird time and not my usual upload time. And also, just looking at my analytics, that's actually normally the slowest time for my channel naturally. That's when all the views dip down, is 2 a.m. for me. And so I'm undecided if I'll just leave it a few hours and put it early in the morning instead of that stupid o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I'm undecided. So maybe it'll be like 2 videos that I don't know. But I'm trying to do like a video each day. So there'll probably have to be some renovations in that to try and keep the whole video every day thing happening. That's my aim. Life may get in the way. I'm just going to warn you. There's maybe something else that I have to do. But that is what I'm going to try and do. Or at least as soon as I finish my builds, they are being released. They're not being held back for my normal release days. Normally I release a video on, now I've changed it again this last week, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday is what I aim to upload for, but there will be none of that. There will just be rapid fire builds flying at you. So I warn you, press the notification bell so that you make sure that you catch all of them because they're going to be coming out pretty quickly. And there's also of course going to be lots of builds from other people up in your subscription feed, so you don't want it to get lost. Put that notification on and yeah, you'll be the first to see all the delicious goodness that is coming out on the channel. So I'm excited. The world renovation that I was talking about is going to contain custom content. There may be some of the lots that I do CC free that will also be included in that world save. I don't know if I'm going to say, hey, we'll just do a few CC free builds and then get into the world renovation, or if I'm going to keep those CC free builds to be part of the world save. So there may be a few CC free lots within the CC filled world save, if that makes sense. Yeah, who knows. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. There's going to be Felixander. So basically, I did the world renovation for Glimmerbrook, and I never released that, believe it or not. All the builds are out, but I didn't do a world save. So I think what I might do is actually hold off and wait till I've done this one. So I think I'd rather have less releases, you know. So I'm going to hold off. We're going to do Brightchester. We're going to renovate all of the university world and then release it together with Glimmerbrook. And I don't know if you noticed, but this is the 3rd apartment I've actually done in 3 weeks. So I'm kind of, well, I was until I just announced it now. I'm kind of ninjally making my way through San Myshuno at the same time. Apartment builds are great because they're just interiors and they take me slightly less time, and still they are great quality because you get to kind of experiment with interiors. And also most of the time I do the exterior and then make the interior fit to that, but this is great because I can kind of change everything in it. It's just a different way of me thinking, and I like it a lot. And you just get to be slightly more free and a little bit more creative when you don't have to worry about what the hell the exterior looks like. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, talking of my Sims, which I did before I tried to start this sentence and I just went off in a whole nother tangent. I have been playing, yes, as I said this week, with my Sims. I have a Sim called Simone Hurst. Well, that was her maiden name, was Simone Hurst, and she is a movie starlet, so this is her apartment. She's a movie star, and I think you can tell that she's had a few kids. So basically, with her boyfriend, she had a child called Jordan, a little girl, and she is currently a toddler, but she's about to age up within the next few days, within the next day, I think, into a child. She also has a little boy called Noah, that's it. And he is currently a baby about to age up into a toddler, so that's who the other room is for. And then she got married to her boyfriend, so she is now Simone East, and her husband's name is Landon East. So she got married, wedding night, you know what happens on a wedding night, and whoopsie, we're pregnant and just had baby number 3. So technically they've already outgrown this apartment, but I play on the long lifespan, so we're gonna have like this last child called Anya. I keep on getting it wrong. Anya East, another little girl. We're gonna wait a little while and live in this apartment, and I think it's gonna be like a whole nother week or so until she ages up into a toddler. Then I don't know, and maybe we might put her in with her big sister, or we're gonna have to find another apartment. So that's the thing. And I think I posted on Twitter earlier this week, I was like, I never even put family, like kids rooms in my builds, but this one, it made me just want more kids stuff so bad. I honestly think I don't build kids rooms because the stuff we have in the game is just, I've used it, and some of it I just don't agree with, I'll put it this way. Or some of them, I found a base game set that is so, the shape of it is kind of cute, but the swatches on it are awful, and I was like, yep, this is why I've never used this. The colours are bad. So also I think the Sims team's version of kids is always bright colours, and to me that is not my version of kids stuff. So I'd love more kids items in the game. I have used Peacemaker's Rawsome kids set, so that got us out of a tight jam. But yeah, I'm just kind of mix and match that with some EA stuff as well. That's what I'd like to do with his content, and I'm pretty happy the way it turned out. I did use more colour to start off with, and I was like, do you know what? I just did an all black apartment. Why don't I do an all white apartment? And that's what I tried to do. Of course, the kids' rooms, they have more pops of colour in the kind of accessories and the toys and stuff. But the rest of the place, I've tried to keep it all white. Crisp white. I actually am totally in love with the floor, which is a base game floor, which I'm just like, thank you. I do like you. I appreciate you. It's like, it's not white. It's like the lightest color wood you could possibly have, but it almost looks white. Actually, I call it more of a warm white. And this apartment's also excused to use the new paneling that Felix Sander released. It's called Tudor paneling, but by golly, is it modern. So I've used the paneling in every single room because it's just delicious, and I have wanted a simple paneling from Felix Sander for years, and I finally got it. Thank you very much. So it's gorgeous. I have only used it in the white swatch in this place, but it comes in like I think 24 swatches. I think I originally in this video had the pink on the wall, the pink paneling on the wall in the kids' bedroom, and then I changed my mind and said I was doing all white. And I think I had blue in the boys' bedroom as well. So yeah, I'm totally in love with the paneling. It's everywhere. All I knew about this apartment was that I wanted to use that paneling. That was it. So I'm in love with it. I love all the different whites that have kind of been used in this apartment. And this table is a base game table with was it Spa Day? Yeah, Spa Day table at the end. I've done this trick in some of my older videos. You may have seen this. Haven't done it in a little while. Made a super long table. It's an expanding family. Maybe they have friends over and all that stuff. And I end up putting some City Living chairs around, like kind of leather look ones. You're about to see them come out now. Those ones. Yep, those ones. And I just think the views from this apartment are amazing. By the way, I'm in, I think that is 122 Hakim House. It's in the Arts District. My family at the moment actually lives in the apartment next door, not in this save file. I always do all my building in a separate save file, never the one that I'm actually playing in. So I've done it all. Just a quick word about apartments. If you've never used them, download them again. Basically, my approach to apartments when I'm uploading them to the gallery or even putting them on my Tumblr, this is on the gallery and also on Tumblr. With apartments, you have to do them as rooms. You can't do them as lots, otherwise you can't place them. So what I do is I actually go around and I delete the wall that is that the door is contained in. So if you place this, what you have to do is go in and fill in the wall that is behind the door. No, you don't say behind the door. Yeah, behind the door. The wall that the door is meant to be slotted into. That one. Yeah, I just go do that. So the apartment ends up with one big, huge, giant room. And you just need to put those back in. I know there is a trick to do it so that all the walls are there, but I don't think your Sims recognize it as separate rooms. So I feel like they might get embarrassed if they're showering and the walls of the bathroom aren't classed as a room. Then they'll be like, get out, and you can never get out because it's the rest of the apartment. So I know some people kind of delete the wall and then they, with the arrow key, drag it back across. But I'm not too sure that keeps the room system. It doesn't actually. When you do it, it still classes it as one big room instead of the individual rooms inside. So I choose not to do that and just delete the wall, so it's pretty obvious for you that there is a wall missing, and you just replace it and put the wallpapers back on. So that's all you should have to do. And so my family is Simone is of course the head of the family. I started off with her and she is a global superstar. I had great fun doing the acting career actually from Get Famous, and I have to say I was kind of a Debbie Downer on the whole Del Sol Valley not having lots of lots in it. But I have to say, I think I get where they spent all their time, because having played through the whole acting thing and like going on set and all the different stages they have, and I just thought it was amazing actually. I really enjoyed playing through the acting career and all the different gigs you can do and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure where they spent their time. It's amazing. They have like this British like period drama as well that your Sims can act in. That one. I think it's called Tea and Treachery. It's very dramatic and I'm a big fan. So that's what I've been doing. So they now have 3 kids. She's married. This is their new apartment. I still want to keep them in an apartment and not a house. So you may see a house built for them in the future, maybe. Depends how much longer I continue to play them. And I said, like, normally I get bored by the time kids come along. I've actually kept interested in this family past the whole kids have come along stage, probably because whenever I start having kids sooner rather than later in the game, it actually keeps my attention. Normally I like wait until my sim is at the very top of their career, then I say, okay, now you can have kids, and by then there's like nothing left to achieve, so I kind of get bored. But this time we kind of had kids. She's still a young adult, so she's not even an adult, and it just kept my attention. Having to juggle kids plus the career was a good one. But yeah, she is now at the top. She hasn't really got much to strive for, if you get what I mean. But still interested. Her husband, Landon, is he was the gym trainer. Yep, she went to the gym, trained, he mentored her. The rest is history. But he's now on the career path to be a professional athlete. So she's a wag. You know, he's going to be a soccer star. And yeah, it's just been a whole lot of fun. I hope you have enjoyed this apartment. I hope you can use it. So we might have a bigger apartment or a house in the future for them, but otherwise this has been a pleasure. University is coming. I'm just like, any last minute ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And yeah, we are going to go into screenshots very, very soon. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again on Thursday with lots of university greatness. Bye, guys.
Give me a chance to make it right. Just let me touch you like the first time. We don't need